We'll be talking about the contemporary world and the topics contained therein. Do you have any idea of what the contemporary world is like? But first, we'll give you a little introduction defining what the contemporary world is.
The contemporary world. The contemporary world is a reflection of realities and ideologies of current era. The contemporary world is sometimes referred to as a modern times, modern world, and the present times. There is a strong connection between the modern world curriculum and general studies citizenship and community life. Its educational goal to equip adult learners with skills necessary to participate in a democratic society and to foster respect for diversity and multicultural environment. Modern society is characterized by a constant social and political development. We are currently living one of the most peaceful periods in the history of the world, despite the fact that disputes related religion, politics, and ethnicity still exist.
Few of the topics that are covered in the contemporary world are the economy, globalization, nationalism, and global demography, as well as a world of religious, etc. But in this video, we'll focus on urban or rural areas, identifying their comparison.
Urban society. Urban refers to a community with a large population and built environment characteristics. This includes cities and towns. Urban life is fast and complicated and tends to be more expensive to live in. This has a greater isolation from nature, and the rising population density and demand of urban areas worsen poor air and water quality. A lack of water supply, waste disposal issues, and high energy use. As metropolitan areas around the world expands, effective cities planning will be crucial for handling these issues as well as others. Urban regions are linked to non-agricultural employment such as trade, commerce, or service delivery. The population is densely populated. Urban regions that have undergone the process of urbanization and industrialization have planned settlements. Social mobility here is highly intensive. At the moment of job allocation, division of labor is present at all times.
Rural society. Rural refers to an area that is on the outskirts of the city. Unlike urban areas, this includes villages and hamlets. There are fewer people in rural locations, and they live and work at great distances from one another. The environment here is direct contact with nature, and some of the environmental issues in rural regions are caused by deforestation, which will eventually lead to soil erosion, desertification, floods, and even fewer crops. Agriculture and animals are associated in urban areas. The population is sparsely populated, not like urban locations. This was arbitrarily created based on the local flora and fauna's natural availability. Social mobility here is less intensive than in your urban area, and the division of labor is no such division.
What ideas did you create after learning the difference between these two distinct societies? With the increase in the number of people in urban areas, there is a decrease in the population in rural locations due to people migrating to the city from province on the ground that there are more opportunities in the city. With the continuous increase in population, it causes various environmental problems caused by emission created by transportation equipment. It also creates a problem in the production of supplies due to increase in demand in urban areas.